Have you ever set a word or a theme for the new year? My word for 2022 is refresh. And about my color theme, I feel a lot pinkish this year, as you can see. When I first wanted to set a word for this year, restart was what came to my mind, but it did not feel exactly right. And I felt like I needed to improvise on that word because I'm not exactly restarting at the moment. Of course, I mean, in the past year, I gained some, I lost some, and I may have not reached where I wanted to reach, but that's the point, right? We don't always get what we want to get. But the important thing is, I learned a lot, and that's what I really value the most. It's not always about the end results. And therefore, reboot and refresh struck my mind. And of course, I stuck with refresh at the end because it feels perfectly right for me at the moment. What is your word for 2022? If you do have a word, please post it in the comment section below because it would be really nice to see a variety of words because it kind of shows us that all of us are at different stages of our lives with unique experiences. For each one of us, a different word will pop into our minds, and some of us may even have to work quite a bit to get there, just like I did. And if that happens, it's completely alright. Don't beat yourself up. Keeping a word or a theme for the year, how does it help? For me personally, it helps me set my goals and resolutions. And every time I face a hurdle, the word, the value comes to my mind and it reminds me that everything's going to be okay and I should just keep moving forward. It acts like a guideline and helps me focus on what is truly important to me. You can keep it as your phone or desktop wallpaper, or you could also have an image related to the word or the word itself on your work desk or stick it up on a wall, which is visible to you at all times and it will always remind you of what's important to you. For example, this is my Notion homepage. I use it for almost everything in my life. I will definitely tell you more about how I use Notion in one of my next videos. For now, I just want to show you my word and theme for 2022. I use Notion every single day. So every time I'm here, it reminds me of refreshing. I have also added a couple of related motivating quotes right below, as you can see. About my theme, I've already told you I have a pinkish theme. I like to keep things visually appealing to me, so that's why I added my theme to color. But you don't need to do it. I even chose a cover image somewhat related. At least for me, it has a deeper meaning and it connects with my inner thoughts. Let me show you what it looked like last year. Last year, I named my page Story of My Life, and as you see, I felt a lot more bluish. Going to my word of the year, it was heal. I also added some quotes and cover images to keep me going. I also did this on a monthly basis. Depending on how I felt at that point of time, I would create a monthly cover at the beginning of the month, bringing together different images and quotes. As you see, I was feeling very caffeinated in September last year. I have not had too much experience doing this. It's just been a couple of years, but I really like this activity and I plan to continue this every year. Having said that, I would like to mention that I am not the biggest fan of starting a new thing on a new year. I do not wait for a special occasion, but it definitely gives me hope and it reminds me that I am alive today and I should be grateful for everything. Anything new gives us hope, doesn't it? I came across this idea of having a word for every year a couple of years back, and I don't remember from where exactly it was, but I really liked the idea. And if you liked it as well, then please do share this video with your loved ones. If you're new here, my name is Nandhini. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I'll see you in the comments. Bye.